Does body count actually matter? Yes, it does. And I've got the biological facts to back it up, buddy. I feel like we haven't done a deep dive on this. So let's get straight off into this. So this is from Gia McCool. This is something I retweeted a while ago. It says, body count matters. Women release large quantities of oxytocin during sex. Oxytocin is unofficially called the love hormone. It emotionally bonds you to your partner. This is why a woman's body count matters. Pair bonding loses its meaning when you've bonded with several men. So I've called this, you know how you got the 1,000-yard stare? Have y'all seen that meme? Let me pull it up really quick. The 1,000-yard stare. You've seen this meme. Like, I know you guys have. It's like when guys have been in war. Let's see if I can't pull this up. Open in new tab. Here we go. Like this right here. You've seen this 1,000-yard stare. You've seen this. This is when a man's been to war. He's seen a lot, seen some things he probably hasn't seen. I feel like there's a lot of women nowadays who have this same kind of stare. So like look at this chick. It's like the eyes are just like fish bowls of emptiness. But this one is, if a man asks me my body count. Let's see what this girl got.
If a guy asks me my body count, I never speak to him again.
Thank God.
You're a person whose brain just went, oh, that's because she has a high body count. I want you to listen to this. When a man asks me my body count, it is for one purpose.
Yeah, to see if you're a runner.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
I want to make a judgment about your character based on your body count.
Yeah, 100%. Baby girl, I'm looking at the Carfax when I go buy a car. I want to know how many previous owners, how many rear-end collisions it's had. You know what I mean? I want to know all this stuff. So do you think if I question this much at the car dealership, how many miles? Has it been totaled? What's that transmission look like? Does it catch? Does it start easy? How are the brakes? You think if I'm asking this many questions at the car dealership, I'm just going to be like, you know what? I don't care.
Won't they do?
As long as I get a woman, that's all that matters. No, brother, you sound dumb.
Stupid.
You sound dumb. As men, we analyze, we ask questions. There's a risk involved when a man gets with a woman, and we realize that now because the Me Too movement is completely backfired now. Where now it's like believe all women and all the men are the problem and things like that. But I'm still a proponent of, men are typically still traditional. They still want the things they've always wanted. But body count matters just like a previous owner in a car matters. I want to see the cooch facts. Let me see them.
They will try to say things like, oh, well, I'll tell you my body count too, or I just want to get to know you better, and like, I promise I won't judge. I really have an open mind. It doesn't matter to me. So first of all, it's not the same thing for a man to tell you his body count and for you to tell yours to him, because we all know that men's body count will never affect the way that people view him.
It's actually a badge of honor if you have a high body count as a guy. As long as you're not in the corn industry, you know what I mean? Like, all your other boys are going to look at you like, man, he really be getting in there, bruh. But other women may like this, but I think that it's something that women innately like. Biologically, they like it. Women, here's the things that I think women like. 6 foot, 6 pack, 6 inches, 6 figures, and other women want him. Because typically no girl wants the only guy that no girl wants. Yeah, they want the guy that other girls want. They want to compete. Simple. Look at all the TV shows. Look at all the romance things. It's usually this mid-looking woman.
You're average looking at best.
With a really good-looking guy. Look at that. What's like The Wrong Paris with Miranda Cosgrove or something that just came out on Netflix or something. Where it's like, she's mid at best. Everyday average 5'6". But the dude she's getting with like 6'4", chiseled from stone. Like, really? Really? Baby girl, stop. You know how hard it is to look like that guy?
For his worth in society or to himself. Secondly, when he assures you that he doesn't care and it really doesn't matter to him, I can promise you he's lying from the fact alone that he asked you the question. A man who doesn't care about your body count won't ask you about it because it truly doesn't matter to him.
No, it does matter. The thing is, what she doesn't realize is he's putting you in that recreational use only bucket, baby girl.
Gotcha, bitch.
He just wants to buck and leave, smash and pass, smush and push. You know what I mean? He's not trying to take you serious, baby girl. He doesn't care about your body count because he doesn't want to claim you. Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that. When I was in college, back in my day, I wouldn't ask a girl her body count because I really didn't care, because I wasn't trying to claim you, baby girl. was trying to have fun. I was trying to be your man for the night. I wasn't trying to be him forever. Come on now. You can't be this clueless, but just pay attention to the eyes here, how soulless they are.
Him. And lastly, if he's telling you that this is a way for him to get to know you better, that's because he thinks that your body count says something about you as a person.
But it does. Let's think about it this way. Think of a fantasy land, right? Where two people get together. Let's say you're looking for a woman, right? She comes to you, she's got a bad past. I'm talking mileage. I'm talking 100 bodies, 50 bodies. You know what I mean? Lots of bodies, right? She's got a lot of bodies. But with you, she's like, I'm a good Christian girl. And it's okay. My past doesn't matter. And let's say you overlook that. Cool. Remember why I always say the opposite is always true, right? So a woman's past matters just like a man's future matters. But if you told that same woman, hey, the guy you're getting with in 5 years, he's going to be a drunk. And he's not going to be able to hold down a job, so you guys are going to be biggity broke. Would that matter to you? And I almost bet you a chick would go, yeah, it does matter. That does matter to me. So a woman's past matters just like a man's future matters. Chat, put a one in the chat if you agree.
If a man cares about your body count, if a man asks you what your body count is, this is a number one red flag that this is a deeply insecure man.
I love
and
it.
you need to.
I love it. I love it. What's more secure as a man? You know what I mean? Asking a woman a question that could potentially offend her and push her away from you, or just letting her be a 304 and a runner. You know what I mean?
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Baby, it's okay. You're a runner. I don't care. Who cares who's been inside of you? Who cares who's going to see me out in public and be like, man, I plowed your girl back in 04. You're going to be publicly humiliated. It's not a badge of honor for a woman to have a high body count because it's so easy for y'all to go out there and get bucked. And then as a guy, if I'm cuffing you and I'm going out there in the world with you and we're going out and seeing guys that have been inside of you, it makes me look like a schmuck. I don't look good. It doesn't look good at all.
Run. You need to head for the hills as fast as you can.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
At least she knows she needs to run, huh?
You're one of the people I was talking about in the beginning who thinks that because I refuse to talk about my body count, that means that I must have a really high body count. You are the deeply insecure person that I'm referring to.
Shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. It's always that, ain't it, Chad? It's never, you know what? I'll tell you my body count. Because here's my thing. If body count didn't matter, wouldn't you just tell me your body count?
Gotcha, bitch.
Let me ask you this. Does it matter how many pairs of socks you have? Well, tell me how many pairs of socks you have. Maybe 15 or 16. But that doesn't matter, though, right? No, it doesn't really matter. Okay, well, if body count doesn't matter, then tell me your body count. They never want to do that, though. Isn't it funny? It doesn't matter, but they won't tell you. Like, it doesn't matter what type of hair product I use. I'll tell you guys. I use Aussie Instant Freeze and a blow dryer. And I can't remember the matte putty because I'm stupid. But if you ask me what kind of socks I wear socks from Target because it doesn't matter. You know, there's certain things that do matter, and body count's one of them.
Assume that I don't want to talk about it because I have a high body count. And you are saying that that's a shameful thing, and that's why I don't want to talk about it. Someone's body count is not a shameful thing.
Stupid.
It's literally their private health information. If a woman would like to share that information with anybody, whether it be like a partner or their mother or their friend or whoever, then they will share that information when they feel comfortable. You don't need to ask them. Pretty much any woman can tell you that this is a loaded question from the start. If a man asks you your body count and you tell him, one of two things will happen. The number that you tell him either will or won't fit into his societal expectation of what is the correct number or what's an appropriate number. If your number is higher than what he had in his head, he will then start to resent you and judge you and think differently of you and
Duh.
Stupid.
That's what men do. We have to. The fact that she doesn't even realize this is a biological thing that us men do. This is nothing that, like, Yeah, any smart man is going to ask how many previous owners you got, how much mileage is on that. That's a very valid question for any man.
Lower of you. But on the other side, if your number is at or lower what he deems societally okay for a lady, he will say that you're lying. Because let me say it again. If he's asking you about your body count, it's because he's a deeply insecure man.
Cap.
If a guy...
Yeah, whatever.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Good Lord. Like, these women be self-snitching on themselves so hard. It's like you just fully putting on your whole bop lore on display. Can we get some bop lores in the chat, please? Loki, you know what I'm talking about, dude. Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait. I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Levi Nichs of YouTube. Can I get some cash, please?
Morgan and 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 Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of dollars? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion? That's a lot of cash. The insurance companies tried to lowball me, but Morgan & Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into cold, hard cash. It's almost a good thing I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me? You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful. So it's completely free unless you win? Yeah. Hiring a lawyer? That sounds like really difficult. It's actually super easy. You can just go to their website, and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. And you can literally do it from your smartphone. And remember, there is only one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, but it's two names though. How is it? Give me the script. Oh, both their last names. Okay, I get it. Okay, roll it. You can start your claim today by going to forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, you can trust Morgan & Morgan. Loki? Would you like a treat, buddy? Yes or no? Free? Wait. Can we get some frees in the chat? Free? Good boy. Go to your place. But yeah, man. The fact is if we have a lot of guys that watch, I think we have 87% men here and 13% women. Just shout out to the ladies that do watch. You're based. I appreciate it. But then also shout out to the guys, man. You guys are the backbone of the community here. So shout out to all the men that watch. I hope you guys can enjoy yourselves, laugh, learn, and really feel a sense of community here. If you haven't joined the Discord, please do. Please do. We got a bunch of guys that chat offline all the time, so please join the Discord. Bree, if you could, I'm sure you're here, please put the Discord link in the chat, or if Brennan can, Bree or Brennan, yeah, one of you guys could do that, that'd be great. But as a younger guy, I always knew that body count mattered, because you've been calling girls, hoes since 6th grade. This is something that's nothing new. And the girls that were easy, the guys always went for. And that's kind of what it is. And so as we get older, if we're looking for mating signals and things of a woman that we want to be with long term, and I've always said this, a woman that's easy to get is hard to keep. A woman that's hard to get is easy to keep. Shubadanaya, should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. Because the thing is, dude, if you can get her attention off rip really easily, then more than likely you're going to have to fight to keep her. It's going to be hard to keep her, because if she's easy to get, she's hard to keep. But if she's hard to get, she's easy to keep, because you have to break down the walls, literally and figuratively. But you have to really get to know her, and you have to get her to open up emotionally and get to know her. Loki, are you okay back there? I'm hearing you freaking cough and stuff, dude. Remember, you have to chew it before you swallow it. But I got this clip here, and this one was absolutely diabolical.
So I'm about to get railed by two.
Okay, let's go ahead and slow that down. You're about to get riggedy railed. Lord have mercy.
So I'm about to get railed by two guys, which is something I do quite often, if I'm honest with myself. And while I'm waiting for them to get here, I was just thinking, I'm on pace to hit 365 bodies in 365 days. And last year, I was excited when I hit 300 in a year. But then this leaves me to think, what am I going to do next year? 500?
Get chlamydia? Maybe even gonorrhea. Maybe you might even have a baby on the way by then, baby girl.
600? I'm an ambitious woman. I need to make sure that I'm always striving for greatness. I need to be chasing bigger and better numbers and always surpassing my limits.
You need to go to church.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
600 bodies? That is crazy work. That is absolutely crazy work. But the thing is these women end up doing this stuff and it ends up ruining them later on. And I feel bad because now we see women in their 40s, in their later years, crying because they have nothing. They have nothing going on. Like this woman right here, I'm about to show you. Woman breaks down crying because she turned 40 and she feels like she hasn't accomplished anything all this time and I have nothing to show for it because you prioritized having fun. Prioritized being a runner and in those streets. Like this is a sad reality for a lot of women.
I'm turning 40 this year and everything is just hitting me right now. It's like not where I wanted to be. I haven't succeeded at anything. God, have I even tried? Like, I don't even know anymore. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to cope with anything. And I don't know how to, I did this whole growing thing wrong. Like I'm supposed to be an adult. I'm supposed to be able to handle these things and I can't handle anything. And I literally am just...
This is why you need a man.
Realizing, like, it's been 40 years of this and, like... It's 40 years of just being confused and not knowing and like figuring things out slower and like not like I haven't built anything. I haven't nothing like to show for this time. I just don't know what I'm doing here and I'm lost. I'm afraid and I don't.
This is why I say sometimes, man, dude, women are children. Shibanaya should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. They grow old, they never grow up, dude. It's truly sad. This is a chick by the name of Wendy Ortiz. I believe she is a streamer. I saw this clip and it just hurt my heart because she's like, I want to get back in these streets. She's a mom now, but wants to hit the streets again.
I got beds. That's basically it, guys. I've just literally been living life. Honestly, not streaming feels so good, but I miss streaming so much. Like, I miss going out to parties and streaming everything. So
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Misses those streets, brother.
I think I'm gonna start collabing and start going out and start streaming, start going to California again. I think I've been a mother way too long. Like, it's been like 2 months straight of me being a mom.
2 months is a long time. Boy.
I'm tired of it. I'm not gonna be a mom no more. I'm gonna start going out again. I'm gonna go out every weekend. So, Carrie Jen.
Sad, bro. This is the future generation, though. Doesn't want to be a mom, brought a kid into this world and says, I'm ready to get back in those streets, brother, man. It's awful, dude. It's awful. And then we've also got to a point where women will just admit their body count, and this is crazy to me, the shamelessness. Play the clip.
So my body count is 500 and
Whoa, okay, you came out real hot with that, Rebecca. Let's run that one back, Turbo. I just want to make sure I heard you right. 500?
So my body count is 500 and it got me thinking, what is the average person's? Like 20? I feel like 20, surely. I know mine is a little bit high compared.
A little bit high, baby girl. That's real high. That's higher than gas prices when Bush was president.
To most people, so don't get me wrong, I'm not out here thinking.
That's higher than pelican cloaca. If you don't know what pelican cloaca is, look it up. Cloaca is like a pelican's vagina. The only reason I know that is because I looked it up in like high school.
That's normal. I like to have fun. What can I say? But I feel like 20 is like a good round whole number, right?
She has an acorn head. I can't unsee it. Chipmunks number 4, you know, looking for somebody to come on in. But it's so funny to me when people say, like, oh, body count doesn't matter, this and that. It 100% matters. It's like, oh, my God, looking like a soft-served ice cream cone over there at Brahms. Look at those biceps. Goodness gracious. Usually the biceps, when they sit on the forearms, you usually can bench a lot of weight, but I don't think she can bench that much. I think, if anything, the bench is the one hurting. Goodness gracious. Never missed a meal. Never missed a single one. Never missed looking at one or even ingesting one.
What's your body count?
Probably somewhere between 50 to 60.
Boy.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
We're not talking about plates of food eaten at the Golden Corral. We're talking about actual bodies. Probably you're 50 or 60? What? There's 50 or 60 men here in this world that deserve to be locked up if that number's true.
0.
I don't know. I lost count. I've been around the block.
Have you said it before on the show?
Yeah, I have said it. I said it was probably between 50 and 60.
Mason?
0.
Probably like 8.
Multiply it by 3 and that's the real number.
So true, though. Chat, what's your body count? What's y'all's body count? I'm not telling y'all mine. I was a bad man in college, boy. Bad man. I'm not going to talk about mine. But I'm married and Cass loves me for it. Real bad man in college, buddy.
What is considered a high body count for a woman?
For a woman, okay. For a man, I don't think it matters. For a woman,
it doesn't.
I would say 5.
I guess anything over 25.
Golly.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
25?
Is that your way of telling us that your body count's 25?
Way more, but yeah.
Over 5, 6. What would be a high body count? What is high? What is high?
That is the question.
What you think? It's not about what they think. Like, what do you think a high body count?
1,000? I don't know.
1,000?
Well, that's what I'm.
The way the world is right now, probably like 5 would be average. So high would be 10 or something. I don't know.
Anything over 10.
Obviously, the thing is, though, is like the lower the better. So there you have it.
Yeah, I mean, lower the better. If you can get a girl sub 10, you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good in today's society. It's really hard to find a girl with less than 10 bodies. It's really tough, man. Just because women are doing this stuff in high school and then they go through college, and before you know it, you get them, they're 25, 24 years old, and they've already been around the block.
What's your body count?
Mine is only 6.
I lost track, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
I lost track. Boy. How many glizzies have you seen? You been to the hot dog factory recently? Did your dad is he the founder of Ballpark Franks? You know what I mean? The Glizzy Gladiator. She survived the Glizzy Gauntlet. I lost count. Lord have mercy. Poor baby.
Oh, I don't have a journal where I wrote down all the names, so I literally have absolutely no clue.
Like if you had to give a range.
I literally don't know. I have no clue if it would be like 30, 100, or over that. Like, I have no clue.
Well, do you think it's over 100?
I don't know. There was like at one point where I was on Tinder and I was doing it like every week. There was one time I did it twice in one day with 2 different guys. So I don't know.
So no sense of a range?
It could literally be anywhere between 30 to like 200.
1.
Oh, okay.
Like 30.
Mine's 4.
Like 9.
Multiply it by 3 and that's the real number.
I love it.
8.
What about you?
Mine's 5.
I am a mythical virgin.
Like born again virgin?
No.
So are you actually a virgin, or like in
I've
your
never
head
had
you're a
penetrative.
Oh, period.
Oh.
Like period.
Oh.
Period.
At all.
Penetrative sex. Why are we trying to make these delineations? Like, what do you mean? Well, what kind of... What?
I love that for you. Yeah.
Is that cat?
No.
What is that? I've never had penetrative... What? So you got dildos and stuff? Like, what are you kind of running here, bruh? But apparently, there's a woman that... I think women are starting to do this more. They're resetting their body count. She's a virgin again.
I just got a surgery to be a virgin again.
Boy, you can't take the mileage off. That's like in Matilda. You know in Matilda when he ran the mileage back on that car, you know what I mean? When Danny DeVito ran the mileage back on the car. Y'all can't do that. It doesn't work like that, bruh.
What does that mean?
How's that possible?
You got a new hymen!
Yeah.
And now you're a virgin again.
It's been 7 days.
What's the plan?
I want to restart my body count to 0. I want to find the right guy. He will take my virginity.
That's the most wholesome thing.
Bruh, it doesn't work like that. It's more of an emotional thing. It's not a physical thing. It's about the oxytocin and the chemicals that are released in your brain and the pair bonding that you have. It has nothing to do with just the way it feels.
Most of you said body count shouldn't matter. It doesn't matter. If body count doesn't matter, if it shouldn't matter, what is your body count? Natasha, we'll start with you.
Wait, you just asked my body count?
Yeah.
I would rather not say.
All right, Cynthia.
I would prefer not to say.
I would like to have my lawyer present. I cannot ask her any questions without a solicitor.
I also prefer not to say. Just out of respect for my family.
Yeah, I would rather not say.
Obviously, I'm not gonna say.
I won't say, I'm sorry.
I prefer not to say.
Okay, so you refuse to share, yet you think body count doesn't matter. Deep down, even though you guys say body count doesn't matter, your refusal to share it would indicate to me that it matters. You know it matters. And
they 100% know it matters, and it dictates their value. Girls know that if they're deemed as hoes, that other dudes are not going to want them. Like, they know that. Like, being easy isn't a badge of honor when you're a girl. At all. At all, at all, at all, at all, at all. And that's why they don't tell you. But I saw this chick, and I don't know, it made me do some thinking. This is why people in healthy relationships don't bother with social media. It's toxic, and it attracts negative energy.
I don't think it's the men. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't think it's the men. I think that it might be the women. And before y'all start that bullshit of like, oh, you're not a girl's girl. No, I'm not. No, I'm not a girl's girl. I am a black and white factual person based off of my own perspective. And from my perspective, what's black and white, not only me is black and white. Literally, I used to have to check other in school. They didn't have multi-race or biracial or more than one race to check. I literally had to check other. Anyway, I do black and white, factual based off of my perspective. From my perspective, what I have seen since I posted a post from my own perspective talking about unhealthy relationships and why people in healthy relationships don't talk about it, it's the women. It's the women coming in the comments trolling me, telling me I need to moisturize my skin. Bitch, I got a facial on Friday, how? And telling me like, oh, she's really not happy.
I think her skin looks fine. What are you talking about?
Happy. She's just pretending to be happy. Oh my God, look at her. She's eating a salad and drinking a juice box. Ugh. Like, just because you're over here with inflamed gut, don't come for me for my juice box and for my damn salad, okay? And it was all women. It's all women trolling me. All women telling me that I'm unhappy, that I'm this, that I'm that, and the third. And not one man, a few of them. But there's more women than men having something to say about it. Like, I hate to have to say it, but I don't think it's the men.
Hey, preach, girl, preach. And it's not all women, dude. You know what I mean? Not all women are like this. We have a lot of based women that watch. It's not all women, but you know, there's a big group of them that kind of perpetuate the negativity and the poor value of most of the women in the dating market.
So my body count is 1,572, and so I don't think body count should matter, to be honest.
Of course you don't. It's so high. That's higher than my cholesterol, dude.
Like, I don't know. I've heard a lot of numbers and it just doesn't really matter.
Okay. So, baby girl, you're telling me I can be 1,157.3 or 573, 57.3. Good Lord, I'm stupid, chat. Stupid. I could be 573rd. I'm stupid. Oh my God. Bro, chat, hey, to be fair, chat, hey, chat, to be fair, God, I'm so dumb. 573? To be fair, chat, algebra was my worst subject, brother. Never been good with the numbers, man. Never been good with the numbers, okay?
You're speechless?
Yeah, just kind of said you're...
Excuse me, you can't shame people because of their body count.
1,500, whatever the
72. 72.
That's insane. I'm gonna keep it real.
Just say you're jealous.
Yeah, I'm so jealous.
So
500, baby girl, you're telling me I can be 1,573? Oh, baby. How can a man like me be so lucky? Like, bruh, come on, brother, come on. It's crazy. That's a very, very high. You know, that's corn star level body count right there. Dating 101, how to spot a loser.
Here's the easiest way to spot a loser. This is to all the girls who are out there dating, trying to figure out if they're dating good guys, if they're dating winners. I will tell you. If a man uses the word want a lot, but never follows it up with any actionable plan or anything that he's doing to achieve the things that he wants, he doesn't actually want them. He wants the clout that comes along with saying that he wants those things. He wants people to be impressed with the things that he wants. But wanting something and not taking any steps to achieve it has the same outcome as not wanting it at all. I'll tell you guys how many dates I've been on where I look at these people and I'm like, you don't even have concepts of a plan. And the things that they want are not even particularly ambitious. It's all really obvious things like, oh my gosh, I want to drive an Aston Martin. Oh my gosh, I want to like make a lot of money. No fucking shit. You hurt your little brain coming up with that goal. That's not mean, I'm so sorry. But it's the same energy as when a man's like, oh, I saw some flowers and I thought about getting them for you. And they think that that is the same as them actually getting it for you. And it might not seem like a big deal at the beginning, but that is the same guy who is going to say that he wants to marry you or he's planning on proposing but never does. Because when people, especially men, want to do something, actually want to do something, they make it happen.
You're average looking at best.
Ma'am, yeah, just tell me that these guys don't like you without telling me these guys don't like you. And maybe that's the reason. I always say this, when expectations get set and then they don't get met, people get upset. Shibadanaya should have bought a Honda, put it on a t-shirt. So many people are, I was listening to Alan Watts and he goes, there's a quote that I even wrote it down. I'm gonna read it to you guys. I'm gonna read it to you guys. But it's something about when you fetishize expectations, you become like addicted to the outcome, and when you're almost all the time let down. Here's what Alan Watts said: attached to punctuality as a fetish, you'd rather have a faithful wife and a bad cook than a. Oh, sorry. I wrote down a lot of these. Attached to punctuality as a fetish. It's the same thing with expectations. You're attached to expectations like it's a fetish. You always want people to react the way you want them to react, and when they don't, you get mad. That's why I said when expectations get set and they don't get met, people get upset. So many of those. There's a couple more that I found that was... Some of these quotes are pretty good. This wasn't from Alan Watts, but I just want to read this one to you since I'm here. The difference between cocky and arrogant: cocky, you can back it up. Arrogance is overcompensation. And the difference between arrogance and confidence is arrogance is about proving, confidence is about improving. And then another thing I heard was you can never help a person who is committed to the story of their dysfunction. Bro, that was such a good one. And so many people go to therapy. I don't know about you guys, but talking about this body count thing and your past and bringing up trauma, and like so many people just, they come up with like a fancy name for their past and their trauma and they think it's justified. No, it's still your trauma. You got to go deal with it. Like, that's your past. That ain't got nothing really to do with me. So go figure it out. That's your own thing. I think that candle just like, it just like bubbled. It was like, look, did you hear that? It's kind of weird, bro. What is this other clip? I think I got a couple other clips.
As far as disagreements with the show, you said you had a lot, but you can't pinpoint all of it.
I can't pinpoint it because I just have a really bad memory.
Oh my
Like, I can't remember.
You said probably his opinions on body count. What are my opinions on body count?
Well, but I think it's just like the fact that it matters, I guess. I mean, it does, but it doesn't.
Why does it not matter?
If you're looking for someone with a little body count, then look in that dating pool.
Let me ask something different too. If you count like BJs, fingerings, all that stuff, does your body count change?
Goes up by like 1.
Okay, so it does change.
I wouldn't add it.
Is the criteria for body count just
No, because I think that rules out a lot of
because then
Bro, I would agree. If a girl's sending nudes, that's a body, bro. That's a whole body. You done sucked down the whole football team? Bodies. I'm counting every single one of them, bro. Every pee-pee you had in your mouth, that's a body. We're not discounting that. This is not discount tire. You know what I mean? But you know, it's an evil world we live in, bro. It's an evil world. And this chick says, I'm in love with 2 men at one time. I'm in love with 2 men at once.
I am in love with 2 men at once, and I don't know what to do. I've never been so happy in my life. I'm in this, like, I get to pick. I make the rules now. I'm in love with both, and I'm not going to decide in the next 24 hours. I'm going to let it linger.
You ain't going to get either of them, bruh. You're going to be alone, because these men are going to see this and want to not even mess with you.
I'm going to enjoy this space. Nothing matters. Honestly, if you need something from me, ask me today, because I'm in the best mood, and I don't know how long this is gonna last. I have no idea if this will be till tomorrow, so ask me right now if you need anything, but
you're cooked.
I'm on top of fucking cloud 9, baby.
Bro, this girl's so cooked. Sarah Lauren, you're cooked, baby.
Gotcha, bitch.
I hope your man watches the show and sees it. I hope he's like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done messing with this girl. Oh man, this is crazy. Here's another clip. Bro, I was able to get so many clips on this subject, and I really wanted to dedicate a video to this because we haven't really talked about it.
A high body count being a deal breaker for someone, I don't know where from.
You just don't like it, right?
I personally, yeah, and it has to do with my feelings. Like, yeah, I personally I think it's odd. I don't understand it.
Bro, that's that 1,000 dick stare, you know what I mean? Like we're talking about 1,000-yard stare. That's it right there.
Let's say that there are men out there, because there's tons, who don't approve of the LGBTQ just based on their feelings. Is that okay with you?
No.
Oh, it's not. Oh. You know, it's almost like your objection here
Yeah.
doesn't make a lot of sense.
No, and I'm hearing it not make sense as it's coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, buddy. Stupid. Once they get faced with some facts and some logic, they really do start looking absolutely crazy. But let me know what you guys think. Does body count matter? Put a 1 in the chat if body count matters. Let me know in the comments, what's your body count? Or if you don't want to let me know your body count, let me know in the comments of what's an acceptable body count for a woman that you would take serious. Let me know in the comments. Loki's like, it's no bodies or nothing for me, buddy. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time, peace.